Are you ready to completely transform your email marketing? I mean, really, to cut through all that noise, grab attention, and yeah, actually double your open rates? Let's dive in, because today we're breaking down that's right, 7 proven formulas that will get your emails opened, read, and most importantly, acted on. In the absolute chaos of a modern inbox, this is all you get. 3 seconds. That's it. That is the entire window you have to convince someone that your email is worth their time over the dozens, maybe even hundreds of others screaming for their attention. And in that tiny little window, the whole game is won or lost on one single thing: your subject line. Seriously. It's not just a summary, it's the ultimate first impression. It is the gatekeeper to all the amazing stuff you've packed inside that email. So why does this one little line of text carry so much weight? Well, because it's not just a title. It's probably the single most critical conversion tool you have before anyone even opens the email. And here's the thing, these points are all connected. A great subject line gets you more opens, which naturally doubles the audience for your offer and can seriously boost your revenue. But it also signals to places like Gmail that you're a trusted sender, keeping you out of the spam folder. And most of all, think of it like a contract. It's a promise you make that says, hey, this is absolutely worth your time. All right, let's get into the tactical playbook. We're going to start with the formulas designed to create that immediate, powerful engagement. These are your action drivers. Okay, this first one, it's pure psychology. It taps directly into that universal feeling we all have, the fear of missing out. You know, FOMO? By hinting that an offer is limited by time or by quantity, you're compelling your audience to act now, not, whenever they get around to it. So let's look at this in action, right? Notice how specific these are. 24 hours left, expires tonight, and the limited availability, only 5 spots left. These aren't just vague suggestions. They are hard, concrete deadlines that create a huge incentive to click right away so they don't miss out. Okay, moving on to our next formula. This one builds a totally different kind of motivation. See, this one works because it immediately answers the one question every single one of your subscribers is thinking. So, what's in it for me? The key here is to promise a direct, positive outcome. You're not selling a strategy, you're selling 20% sales growth. You're not selling a course, you're selling financial freedom. This approach just completely bypasses the features and focuses on the real, tangible result for the user. It's so much more powerful. Okay, driving action is critical, we get it. But what about actually building a relationship? This next set of formulas, they shift the focus from urgency to relevance. It's all about creating a personal connection that makes your emails feel less like a mass broadcast and more like a real conversation. I have to admit, this one is one of my favorites. The curiosity gap formula works by teasing a piece of information without giving it all away. It literally creates an open loop in the reader's mind. It's like an itch they just have to scratch by opening the email. Our brains are just wired to hate an unfinished story. So when you see a subject line like, the number one mistake, you feel this almost physical need to find out what that mistake is. These examples create so much intrigue, they make opening the email feel like solving a tiny, satisfying mystery. Now listen up, because this goes way beyond just sticking someone's first name in the subject line. True personalization uses your subscriber data to make the email feel like it was written just for them. It shows them that you actually know who they are and what they care about. Just look at how powerful these are. Referencing their company name or an abandoned shopping cart, that shows you're paying attention to their specific journey with your brand. That kind of detail transforms a mass email into a super relevant one-to-one interaction that's just so much harder to ignore. So you can see how putting these formulas to work can be a complete game changer. And hey, if you want help building a powerful marketing strategy just like this for your own business, you can find us at mbl.com. All right, now for one of the most effective formulas of all time. Seriously. Why? Because it joins the conversation that's already happening inside your customer's head. You identify a problem they are actively struggling with, and you immediately position your email as the relief they've been looking for. What these subject lines really do is show empathy. You're not just selling a product, you're solving a real, genuine frustration. When someone sees their exact pain point right there in your subject line, it creates an instant connection and a powerful desire to find the solution you're offering inside. Okay, our final set of formulas is all about standing out visually and managing expectations. Trust me, in a super cluttered inbox, A little bit of clarity and some visual cues can be the difference between getting seen and getting scrolled right past. So, why do numbers work so well? It's simple. They promise a structured, scannable, easy to digest experience. A subject line like 7 proven ways tells the brain exactly what to expect. A clear, organized list of takeaways, not some dense block of text they have to wade through. It just feels more efficient and valuable from the get-go. And finally, let's talk emojis. When you use them strategically, emojis are fantastic for drawing the eye and conveying a whole emotion or idea in a single character. A rocket ship for growth, a siren for urgency. But the key, and this is important, is relevance and restraint. If you overdo it, you just risk looking spammy. Okay, so there you have it, the 7 core formulas. But knowing the playbook is one thing, winning the game is something else entirely. True mastery doesn't come from just using these formulas, but from understanding which ones work best for your audience. So how do you figure that out? Simple. A/B testing. You should constantly be putting your subject lines head to head. Does your audience respond better to a sense of urgency or to solving a pain point? Does a curiosity gap get more clicks than a direct benefit? The only way to know for sure is to test it. Let this be your guiding principle. Every single email you send is a chance to learn something new. By testing consistently, you move away from just guessing, and you start building a strategy based on cold, hard data about what your subscribers actually care about. That is how you truly double your open rates. By mastering these formulas and really committing to testing, you can absolutely conquer the inbox. For a personalized strategy to put all these insights to work and get a custom consultation for your business, visit us at mbl.com now.